Well, hello there, friends. Scott from Platte River Keto. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On my channel, you get to come along for the ride on my keto journey. I check in with you at least once a week to update you on my progress. Try to check in with you at least one other time during the week to share something with you. Usually something that I've learned about the ketogenic lifestyle, but sometimes something that I've learned just about this little journey that we call life. Today is Thursday, December 29th, I think. Um, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to check in with you. I am outside on my father-in-law's deck, enjoying the brisk winter weather. Had something really hilarious happen about, I don't know, a minute ago. There was a deer here in the backyard that just came across the backyard and made its way across over that way into the neighbor's yard. That was kind of a fun thing, but I figured I'd take advantage of the beautiful backdrop scenery to just do a quick check-in with you. I hope that the background noise isn't too bad, that you can enjoy this video to some degree at least. I hope that you're all doing well. Hope that you had a wonderful Christmas. Hope that you're getting ready for the new year in whatever way that is for you. Those of you who follow me on Facebook know that I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolution is not to have a New Year's resolution, which in and of itself, I guess, is a resolution. So it's a bit of a paradox. But I tend not to really do that. Part of the reason for that is, as you guys know, I worked really hard in the fourth quarter to reach several goals actually. I had goals for my exercise, goals for my eating and snacking, and of course I had a goal for my relationship with Earth's gravity. Had some success with that, which I was really excited about. As I shared in a previous video, you're welcome to go check that out if you'd like to. Oh, there's a buck going right behind me. That is absolutely hilarious. I have to look away for a minute, guys. That's so cool. Hopefully you guys can see that. It was in the background, like right in this general area, if you want to go back and check that out in the video. Anyway, I digress. But anyway, I worked really hard in the fourth quarter on my goals and had a lot of success with those. The first quarter of the year for me is a difficult time. Tax season comes for me, which means working 6 days a week, working really long hours. Um, and it's a time for me, for whatever reason, for many, many years. I call it my post-holiday blues, but the month of January has been a difficult month and a difficult time for me. And just that first quarter of the year is hard for me. So I tend to try to give myself a lot of grace, be really kind to myself, and I'm not going to have super aggressive goals for the first quarter. I think if I could lose 10 or 15 pounds and with my relationship with gravity, that would be awesome. And I'm talking 10 or 15 pounds in the first quarter, maybe in the first 4 months, because tax season actually goes through April 15th, as most of you probably know. So, not going to be doing any challenges. I know some of my friends are doing BBB and E, that's beef, butter, bacon, and eggs challenge for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Nisha Berry has her Ketovore challenge that she's starting, I think, for the month of January, and then it's moving on, I think, to carnivore for the month of February. There's a lot of people doing a lot of things. My good friends at Ready Set Keto, James and Emily, I think, are just planning on staying keto, which is probably the closest thing to what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on staying keto for the month of January and really for the first quarter of the year. I'm going to be pretty stressed at times. As a tax accountant, things get pretty busy during the first couple of months of the year as we try to get everything done. And so I'm really going to work on giving myself grace. I definitely want to continue with my DDPY, with my exercise program, doing that every day. I was telling a friend the other day, that actually keeps me sane. So it's really important for me to do that. I will be checking in with you guys on that for sure. I'm going to continue to have that as a goal. So if you want to know a goal that I'm going to continue to have, it's going to be to have a DDPY workout every day. I am going to look into some kind of a goal as it relates to my keto snacking. I know that I'm a bit of an emotional eater. So the reality is that as things get stressful during tax season, I'm probably going to have some emotional eating. I think it'd be a real win for me, and I'm planning on it to keep that to keto snacking, to not really go off the rails. But that's kind of my plan. I haven't really written it out yet, but I'm going to here in the next little while. Again, I'm real opposed for whatever reason. It's just part of my personality. Call me a contrarian, I don't know, to actually having resolutions. But I am going to write some plans down and have some goals for the year. I'm not going to call them New Year's resolutions because, again, that's just not who I am. But Um, so I will probably be a little more liberal with the keto snacking than I was for the fourth quarter of 2022. As you guys know, my goal was to really not do that at all, except for on very specific days like Christmas, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving, that sort of thing. So, and then again, with my relationship with Earth's gravity, I think that, my goal for the fourth quarter of 2022 was basically to lose 10 pounds a month. I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I think, without having thought this all the way through, just wanting to jump on here and talk to you guys because I haven't talked to you for a few days, I think I'm probably going to cut that in half and say if I could lose half that, if I could lose 15 pounds in the first quarter of 2023, I would consider that a huge win. And I'm really going to be looking at reevaluating as I go because I know for a fact that tax season is really hard for me and it's a very stressful time. It's a very busy time. I work 6 days a week. I work 60 hours a week. And I do that for about 3.5, 4 months. So I'm going to be kind to myself. I hope that you're kind to yourself. I hope that if you did go off track, go off the rails, whether that was something that you plan to do or not something that you plan to do for Christmas, that you be kind to yourself. It's okay to celebrate. It's okay to do things that are off plan, whether it was something you planned to do, planned to be off plan, or not something that you planned to do. It's okay. Give yourself grace. Move forward. If you're planning on setting some New Year's resolutions for 2023, put those in the comments. Let me know what you're planning on doing. Just because I'm not doing resolutions doesn't mean I don't like to hear your goals and what you're planning on for the next year. I have had an interesting week. I know that I've already told you guys that I feel like the week between Christmas and New Year's is kind of a dead week. And by dead week, I just mean that you don't know what day it is, you don't know what time it is. My joke was, am I wearing pajama pants today or do I have to actually put real pants on? It's just kind of a weird week. A lot of people aren't working, that sort of thing. So it's been an interesting week for me. Obviously, I'm on vacation, so to speak. I am working remotely. Took a little break to talk to you. But I'm working remotely this week at my father-in-law's house. And we have a lot of fun activities that we've planned. We're getting together with some friends. I got to see my brother who lives here in Utah. That was great. But it's been a very different week. I'm very much out of my regular routine. And that, I'm a very routine-oriented person. So being out of routine has been tough for me. I haven't done anything off of the ketogenic lifestyle. I haven't done anything that's not keto. Having said that, I've had more keto treats than I would like to have. I've eaten more food in general than I'd like to. You guys know that I struggle eating nuts and seeds. I had almonds with me, and in the 3-4 days that I've been on vacation, I've managed to polish off a whole bag of almonds, which is not a giant surprise to me, but is definitely not on my normal eating plan, and I have no doubt that I'm probably up a couple of pounds, probably 3, maybe even 4 pounds. That's kind of how my weight fluctuates when I get off my plan. I'm not worried about it. Like I told you, I'm probably not going to weigh in this week. I'm not home. I don't have my scale. But I will check in with you guys on Saturday for sure. The reason that I share that with you is that I've had kind of a plan for this week, but I didn't have a real solid plan. And I honestly sat down this morning and thought to myself, what am I going to do for these next couple of days? And I feel like I'm just tired of the snacking and tired of being off plan and not having a plan. So I've told myself that today I'm going to have a regular lunch. I'm going to have a dinner. We are going out to dinner, so I'm going to be eating something at a restaurant, but I'm, going to order a keto something like I always do. But I'm not going to snack today, and just to kind of get my body back on track because I'm just feeling kind of blah because I'm snacking and eating more things than I want to. So anyway, that's my update. Like I said, if you want to drop in the comments what you guys are planning on doing for 2023, if you've thought about that yet. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon so that you'll be notified the next time I decide to check in with you. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed my video. Keep calm and keto on, and we will talk to you guys on Saturday.